Hey everybody, welcome back to another lovely, blissful, summer, sunny day here in St. John's, Newfoundland, Canada. It's basically been like this, I don't even know how long now. Anyway, for anybody who's been watching the channel for a while, you probably have seen, or you wouldn't have seen recently I guess, but if you've been watching them over the years, from time to time in the backyard scenes especially anyway, you would have seen my old dog Charlie. He was a husky shepherd mix. Thanks birds. I'll come up there. I swear these birds, man, they just wait for me to film and just start chomping. I'm 30 from the last run still. Anyway, look, there's another one there. Anyway, poor old Charles passed away last year. He had cancer and whatever, and we missed him really bad. But it's been about a year and we kind of figured it was time, so let me just introduce you to the newest member of the family. Where is he too? Say hello, YouTube. Say hello to Tatum. He's our newest little puppy. We just got him. He's a little bit scared. Never lived in a house before. Hey, buddy. I'm going for a ride on the bike. I'll see you back in a little bit, okay? Alright, I'll see you guys in a little bit, okay? So yeah, anyway, he's from Texas. He was in a kill shelter in Texas. And anyway, we just adopted him just now, like an hour ago. Looking forward to getting to know him. But in the meantime, looking forward to ripping this thing a little bit too. Super dirty from the last run. Let's see if it'll start up now. Okay, here we go. Let the fuel pump do its thing. Oh, what do you know? First try. Excellent. Anyway, so yeah, Tatum. Everybody say welcome Tatum in the comments. Tatum from Texas. Imagine, eh? I don't know if you guys know on the map exactly where I live, but it's right on the east coast of Canada, so I mean, he drove from Texas to Ottawa and then got on a plane there last night and ended up in St. John's, Newfoundland this morning at 8 a.m. It's about 1 o'clock my time here now, Newfoundland time. Yes, Newfoundland has its own time zone, if you didn't know. And anyway, yeah, he was on the plane last night, arrived here at 8 o'clock this morning. Now 1 o'clock today, he's home with us. So, like I said, everybody say welcome Tatum. Guys, it's gonna be one of those days. It's not ideal for filming. You'll probably see my finger doing that quite a bit, swiping the lens. Do my absolute best to keep it clean for you, but in this kind of conditions, it's very, very difficult. Said a couple of trail sodas and then go meet Tyler. $1.59 for a liter for anybody who's asking, or anybody that's commenting online telling me we got super cheap gas, but I think those people are assuming that that's $1.59 for a gallon. That's Supreme, by the way. Pretty sure that, yeah, the self-service regular fuel is $1.53 this week. Was down around $1.43 I think last week before, but you know how it is in summer months, right? Prices always go up in the summer. 16 bucks in her. Yeah, she's full. Alright. Done. Back in a second. Maybe that guy on the YouTube comments, or in my comment section, was right. He said he just waits for his to let the fuel pump fully engage, and you don't get any of that rough starting issue. Maybe that is the case the whole time, I don't know. Just never been like that on any other Can-Am I ever had, you know? Let's go find the man. Tyler. Yeah, it's definitely off. I didn't even notice it before, but now that guy pointed it out, it's like all I could see. I'm gonna have to adjust that, I guess. Now, granted, the road is a little bit slanted, so maybe that's part of it. I don't know. But I hadn't really noticed it until now, but now I do. Out on Cochrane Pond Road for anybody that's local watching this video. Supposed to be removing the bridge up there. You can always tell the people that are not from around the Ghouls versus the people that live in the Ghouls when you're in the road on the road on the bike, because people that are from the Ghouls don't bat an eye at it, but everybody who's not from the Ghouls looks at you like you're doing something wrong. And I mean, I guess technically I am. It's not really supposed to be on the road unless you, well, especially without insurance. This bike, of course, is fully insured and all that, so it's not that big of a deal, but it's still illegal. It's just, as I've said many times, around these areas, this is a lot of farmland where I live. And when the Ghouls became part of St. John's, the greater community I live in, they were kind of given a little bit of a leeway when it comes to using agricultural equipment and whatnot on the roads, because of course they need it. So quads are sort of included in that, and I've generally found that around here, unless you're giving the cops a reason to bother you, they generally don't. But it's always funny to see the people that are not from around here, like back in the intersection there, then you can see the guy looking at me like, what's this guy doing in the intersection, right? On his bike. Nobody cares around here, man. Another Can-Am. Oh, food truck. This fog, man. Like I always say, people always say to me, oh, it wasn't a great day for riding, weather was whatever, you know. I'm like, man, if you waited for it to be a nice day around here, you wouldn't ride very much. I got the blinkers on for safety. Oh man, she looks like she took a bit of a packing on the last run, hey? Holy cow.
Yeah, it wasn't easy on her.
No, well, you're not easy on anything, you guys. She's been, I think I've started calling the CFMotos the Hondas of the big bore 1000 machines. Because it's still a 1000, but it's reliable. Unlike this bitch over here. See if we can make it through the day now without having to get towed home out of it. See how that goes. So anybody who wasn't aware, Tyler actually sold his XMR about 2 weeks ago. There was an opportunity that came up, as I think I talked about briefly in the last video, that he might sell it because it's like basically his dream car, which is a 87 Monte Carlo? SS, yeah, of course, yeah. Anyway, it came up for sale recently, and it was fully restored and all that kind of thing, and he's been wanting one his whole life, so he sold his Camaro and his XMR to buy it. So we're left now with the trusty old Moto. You always get you home though. Look at the mess it's in from the last run he was on. Beat it to death. And it's fine, right? I mean, you know, I get it, man. Everybody loves the flashy Can-Ams and whatnot, but it's hard to beat the old Motos, man. Always get you home.
Beat for 2 full days.
2 full days of it, yeah. No issues with it at all, really, hey?
So it's a lot of cat cloth on.
Oh yeah, that's bound to happen. Anyway, let's go for a run. Oh man, I said it last time we were up here, I'll say it again. This is pretty darn impressive what they've done here, man. Back a few videos, first time we came up here, this was really muddy. Drying out a good bit now, but still a bit wet, but manageable for sure. Swimming up here, man. See if she stalls on me now. No stalls, boy. No stalls. Well, she didn't stall out on me. It's a good sign, although I was pretty sure to keep on the throttle. Oh man, I got nervous on that. She was in there pretty deep there for a second, and like, first thing ever, man, first time I ever felt nervous putting my Can-Am quad in water like that. But it didn't stall, so any luck, that issue is solved as well. We're gonna get brave here now. Go back to track, the real track, not the easy way around the trailway. We haven't been up here in ages. It's renegade territory. time, I guess. If there's any issues, the trusty old Moto will tow her home. Man, what a beautiful day it is out now compared to where it was when we started. Holy cow. Love the horn. Stay back from him a little bit now, make sure he's all right. We're not on the big Can-Am Renegades we used to be on now, so we got to be a little bit more careful. Hold on now. Boy, that's pretty deep there, bud. Funny, if we're on the Renegades, we just rip through this, man, like it was nothing. Literally wouldn't even think twice about it. But these aren't no Renegades. We gotta be careful. Actually, it's not even the bikes themselves, it's the tires, really. They're both more than capable of this, just we had so many years on Assassinator tires, we're just not used to having to care about how deep the mud hole is. Swampy up here though. Got through it. No problem. I'm not sure that's that deep there. I think we went around it unnecessarily. Let's go have a look. The last couple times we went up there, I think we went around, but I'm not sure there's even really a need. Seems fine. Not bad. Yeah, it's not bad there. Yeah, yeah. You want to go back? We're like wusses now, man. It feels something weird. What a weird sensation to be worried about how deep a mud hole is after so many years just blasting it through on the Renegades. It's a weird feeling to have to be cared about it. Oh, didn't hit it hard enough. And the locker was helpful though, I must say. She handles the mud pretty good, man, and that, especially when that locker's on. Here, I'll get it. And the trails after growing in some lot, hasn't it? That's where we're not up here maintaining it, but funny though, you know, saying back there that I feel weird being a bit of a pussy in the mud, not having my trusted Renegade with me, but I don't know, it's also a lot more exhilarating and fun to have something a little bit less capable. The Renegade almost made it too easy, you know, like hardly anything stopped the Renegade and just kind of got old after a while. So easy, you know. thing about these track water holes, man, is you don't know how deep they are, you know? With these things being a little bit afraid of water, you gotta be wary of that. Father especially, because he's not snorkeled. Me, because I don't want mine to cut out. With that locker, man, that works pretty good. I mean, it's asking to break an axle, but for those tight mud scenarios, pretty good for short. That's over my eye. Come this way, as I just said. Knowing Tyler, he's like, whatever, let's go for it anyway. I just want to let him get ahead a little bit, because if I'm going to go through this, I want to make sure that I can able to keep the RPMs up, so I don't want to have to slow down, just in case it cuts out on me. Hopefully it doesn't. Please don't. Please don't. That's what I'm saying, man. That's the problem with this bike so far, right? Is that it's so fun and it's so good in so many ways, but it's just difficult to trust it. Anyway, I'm just going to send it here and see what happens. Stuck on this. Don't want to let off the gas, man. I'm scared. What the hell's going on here? I couldn't get it to move. It's weird. It must have been, man. Yeah, because yeah. Whew. Demo didn't stall, no. But that's the 1 mile of breath. All right. I'm a little bit out of breath. Partially because, one, I'm wicked out of shape. And two, because my heart was racing like a mofo. hoping that this thing would stall going through that. I don't know why it got so caught up. I don't know, there's a lot of like stuff like this, like big logs and sticks and stuff in it. I don't know if Tyler kicked something across in front of me when he went through or something or what, but it's by far the hardest time I ever had going through it. And then when I had to get off and start pushing it, I was like, oh my gosh, man. Just keep your thumb on the throttle, make sure you keep those RPMs up. I don't want this thing to stall. But it didn't. It's fine, and it's been fine ever since, really. Like I said, those 2 times when I first got it, that's it. Anyway, yay me. Conquered the fear of going through the car wash. On the new machine, never stalled. Only thing I've done in this machine is extend the gas tank vent, which I know has been debunked. I use that word lightly, debunked, because all I can tell you is that mine used to stall and it didn't stall since I've done it. Also don't have the spark arrestor in. I mean, in deep mud and water and stuff like that, maybe it's the case that the spark arrestor got clogs up and doesn't let the engine breathe. I don't know, but like I said to you, but when mine stalled before, it was only in a few inches of water. So who knows, man. All I know is I'm glad it didn't stall. Seen us in this part in a while. Moto. No diff lock or nothing, just a regular Can-Am 3-wheel drive. Came through that pretty easily. Well, holy shit, look at us. That's mudding like we old school mudding, man. I was just saying on the camera, it's been a long time since we went through that hole. Still got all my wheel caps. Yeah. Wow, impressive. Nah. Yeah, that was good. Felt good to actually get back at it, don't it, and do old school stuff. That's what I was saying back a little while back on the camera, is like that, or to the camera, is that, you know, the Renegade's so super fun to ride, but almost makes everything too easy, right? Like,
yeah, you're going through a hole and you're bored.
You get bored with it, right? Because it's like nothing can stop it, basically, unless it's like a super duper thick mud hole. But even then, really, it's not really that hard to get out of if you do get stuck. This makes it a lot more fun when it's a bit more challenging, you know? And I think both bikes did just fine. Anybody out there, man, is talking about these C-Forces and saying that they're Chinese junk? I don't know, man. I don't know what you think about it. I don't know where you're getting your information from.
They're taking a packing from me. So.
Man, well, even this today, it's not a mod edition machine.
No,
it's a touring model, right? A trail machine.
2-up touring.
Yeah, works perfectly fine.
I should lift my seat on, skipper box.
Yeah, you're full blown. All right, shall we? All right, man, I don't know. It's been working good all day today. No rough starts. No stalling. Went through car wash, which was pretty deep. I'm not really sure why it was so tangly. This is not normally, but it was that time. But anyway, I don't know, man, we made it. Bike didn't stall. Good job, buddy. Appreciate it. sync that time. Feel the difference though, between a bigger log tire like an Assassinator or those new Terrets, I guess they're called. I'm not sure. The Assassinator knockoff, I'm calling them. This is what you're seeing the difference in, right? Is that big lug just digs in, pushes you forward, whereas these just spin over the top of it. And again, it's getting through fine, but it just feels so different to what I was used to. Not bad, just different. I complain so much about that low gear. But I'll tell you what, it works really well when you're when you need some torque. But here, like on the Renegade now, I'd be doing 60 kilometers, 70 kilometers an hour down this here, ripping it like crazy. But it's very difficult to get the speed up on this. And without those tires, you lose that ability to kind of just jump over stuff, right? Or we call it brap over stuff. You can't get no traction to get her up in the front, up in the air. But makes it just fine. Didn't get stuck. Neither of us had to be winched out. Some of this stuff was pretty tangly, so not bad at all. Yeah, Moto, eat it! Yeah! Moto eating it! Eating it for dinner! Loves it! Hold on, I gotta clean the camera.
Never give up.
Never! Chinese junk, they says, I don't know, but several $1,000s cheaper than this thing. Never spent a day in the shop. guys. Like I said, try to keep it clean as I can. But it's hard in this kind of stuff.